What we'll talk about today is horn button problems. As you can see here, I have a worm shaft, and what's inside is this is the contact parts to the top of the horn button, and this is where your horn would make ground. There's a wire that'll run all the way down through the bottom of the box. On earlier models, they'll run out the side through a contact system, but on all wagon trucks, Jeepsters, they'll run out the bottom, and later CJs after 1949. I'll show you what this. I'll show you how a wagon and truck one goes together. The wheel will go on top of the worm shaft, and it's splined. And as you can see, that button that we talked about earlier is poking out. There also is a ring. This ring here holds the horn button onto this ring will get screwed into the steering wheel. And what this does then, there's 3 rubber bumpers and 3 pins. And the 3 pins will line up with the horn button that'll get placed over top. And as you can see, there's holes in the steering wheel into 3 spots, and it'll get screwed down. We also have these reproduced. It's a common part to be missing if your steering wheel's busted or missing, or somebody put something else on. So we had them reproduced. We also had the little rubber buttons and pins that go inside. There's also the nut to hold the steering wheel on, and a washer. And that'll go on, and then it'll hold the steering wheel on. And what it'll do is, after it's all together, after you have it all tightened down, the horn button, which will have a little cup underneath, and a lot of times these are missing as well. This cup will be missing, and it won't make contact with the nut. When you set it down in there and push down on it, the rubbers give a little bit, touch the top of this contact, and then we'll touch the nut and make a ground, and then your horn will blow. And if you have trouble, like your horn is blowing all the time, first thing you want to do is check your wire. Sometimes the wire going down the tube gets deteriorated, and because this worm shaft is metal, it makes a ground, and then your horn will just blow for no reason, or constantly blow. Same thing like these rubber bumpers, they start to deteriorate as well. Either deteriorate, not there, and this will rattle around in there, and that cup will make a contact as well, and your horn will blow. On earlier models, it's basically the same concept. They have a little bit different of a hold down ring. These have like plastic material. It's kind of rubbery. They get deteriorated. As you can see, this one is a little deteriorated from people taking the horn on and off, but the horn button still remains the same. It'll have a cup in the back to make the contact, but this one will just slide in there, and you give it once you get it in there, you give it a quarter turn, and then it's locked into these little spots on the horn button. This early horn ring is broken. It would have a hoop that goes around the top, but we're just using it for reference.
Another part we got done was the drawbar plate, tow hitch plate. That getting very hard to find. And you couldn't really buy them new anymore, so we had some of these made out of the heavy metal, just like the original ones were, with the extra thickness here where the ball goes in and the holes drilled in it. To fit any of the old Jeeps, I had the drawbar on, and part number in that is 647-737. 647-737. Also USA made. A nice part that wasn't available before.